welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I have a project that I ended up adding to this journal, and I thought it was kind of fun to do, so I thought, you know, let me show you what I did. And we can make a couple. I think they're really easy. They've probably been done a million times before, but who knows? We'll see. All right, so this is it. It is a little pocket with a fold over, but it's got a little fold over on the other side. So it holds a pocket on this side, and it holds a pocket on this side. Cute. I like that this was a alcohol ink. I added one of those Dollar Tree chipboards, a couple tickets, made a little journal card for that side. So fun colors for this. And this was another one of those splotchy things I did with watercolors and some tickets and flowers and some labels, and simple. And there you go. And it tucks right in. And if I get a chance, I'll show you the pocket I made. I also made a tag card to go on this side that tucks into that. I had some of those cards left over since I was playing with things and folding stuff over. So I did this and printed this little tag. This is the library cards from the newest kit that's in the freebie in my Ko-Fi store for the books. So add another one of those chipboards from the Dollar Tree. Some random labels I found, something laying around my desk, etc. So a little writing spot on the back, label there, and fun. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how we did that. So simple. And again, it might be a million times made out there, but that's what it is. So I have pulled together double-sided papers. I have 2 6x6s. I've got some 8x6s that are double-sided. The only thing that I said is you make sure that whatever is on the two sides can be flipped up and is reversible. So non-directional. I have this one, and I might play with this one. This is a Tim Holtz part of a paper, and we'll see how that goes. So let's start with the 6x6. Now, for the one that I did 3/4 of an inch for the fold over. This started out being a much smaller piece, as you can see. It started out being probably 4 inches. Yeah, 4 by maybe 4 by 5.5. It was a smaller piece, so being this 6x6 is a little bigger. So I think I'm gonna do a 1 inch. So to determine what I want on the front, and this is pretty non-directional in all different directions, but I think I want that to be the front. So I have to determine what item I want to have to flip to one side and one to flip to the other side. So we're going to score 2 sides of the paper. So I'm going to score this side at 1 inch. And again, that other one was 3/4. So, and then I'm going to score this side at 1 inch. Now, I probably could do 2 different things, but there it is. So probably hard to see, but now we have this square that I'm going to cut out and get rid of. And I'm going to cut along the line, or the fold, or the crease, or whatever you want to call it, the score mark, and we're going to get rid of that. All right, so we want to determine if we want this to go this way, so it's a side tuck, or it's to come up this way, and then the other one is going to flip that way. So I think I'm going to do it that way. All right, so the other thing that you can do is if you want to round the corners. I did round for this. The only thing that I did round was that top one to go that way. But if you wanted to round the other ones to have them be a little bit more, you can. I don't think I am going to. Okay, glue. Oh, hopefully it's working. I haven't tried it yet this morning. And of course it's cold in here. All right, so we're just gonna glue the flap up. So we're gonna do the 2 sides. If you wanna do a thumb hole, you could do that, but I don't think it's necessary since this is pretty well, you can tell that there's a pocket there. It's a different color. And I forgot to bone fold this down. I'll take care of that now. And there was that. And this is going to go to this side. So basically what it's doing is it's just adding a little decoration from the other side and pulling it to the one side. So again, like, it's truly so simple, yet so effective. And I can't remember if I've seen it somewhere or not. And I probably have, because I've said it before, there's nothing new. And there you go. So simple. So we got a couple journal cards sitting here. These are probably too big, are they? A little bit big. But yeah, so that a journal card can go in that side. I have smaller ones. Oh, those are too tiny. There we go. You can put the journal card there. That actually goes well with it, with the blue. And journal card is going to be able to tuck in there. And then, like I did with my book, I had a slant pocket, so this can get tucked in, and it can have something tucked in. You can have it go that way, something tucked in, both ways. So it really is a spot that you can hide some stuff or not. Fun! I love it. I do like that with that. We'll have to keep that with it to make a decoration. So let's fold a couple more. I have an idea for this in the journal, in belly band, so I'm holding on to that to the side for that. Okay, that's a good size. I like that. Let's see if we can fold one of the tall ones and see how that looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to cut those down or not. Let's get these out of the way. All right, so now these could definitely be even bigger. This is 6 wide, right? That's what I thought it was. Yeah, it's 6 wide. Maybe do 2 inches? Let's try that. Let's try 2 inches. And we can do 2 inches on the side also. All right, so we're going to go right here. And two right there. Oops. Okay. So again, we're going to cut the square out. Right to there and right to there. That one I'll save. Yeah, nice little tuck spot. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So again, you can, I think I might want my bigger one. You can round those corners. Put a little thumb hole if you want to put a little notch. Put one in that side. Put one in that side. And there you go. A little glue. And we're on our way. Yeah, I like these. I definitely like these. So if you've seen these anywhere before, please let me know in the comments so I can reference the person who made them. I picked papers just randomly. I really had no thoughts on where they could go. I just like the pattern. And again, I like the fact that they were non-directional so that I could yeah. Okay, so I just had a thought on this. It's probably, like I said, been done a million times, but what you could do is make this a wraparound. All right, we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna do the 2 inches again on this. I thought that was a nice pocket size. Oh, we'll go 2 inches that way. And we'll do 2 inches this way. Okay, and one cutout. Well, you could really, if you found a bunch of these double-sided things, you could really go to town and just make a ton of these. without even having to decorate any of them. Just be able to slip them somewhere. Okay, so what I was thinking, okay, I think I wanted to go this way. This edge is the perforation from the ripping out of the book. All right, so what I was thinking is we can go this way. Whoops, glue this up. And this could be, without gluing the second half if I didn't want to. Oops. It could be a wraparound, similar to how I did this pocket and had it wrap around to that side. Oh, I need a page. So you can put it like that so that there's a tuck in there, and then this gets wrapped around and glued in that page. And this could still be something. Yeah. So if you don't want to, you can go ahead and mass make and cut these for how you want to use them later. I think I do like it right here in this book. So I think I actually might, I'm gonna seem to crack a little right there, so I'm just gonna put a little ink on there. Yeah, I like it. And then this side, I can glue as a side tack, but I think because I'm not gluing it down, I'm gonna round the edges on this side, just to make it a little fancier. And I want a notch. I don't think a notch is necessary. All right, so I'm going to glue it down top and bottom. And I'm going to put a little glue right in there. Make sure it's on there. Yeah, cute. So like I said, I can have a, I'm sure you're too big, but I can have a journal card that could slide in there. I do like those colors with that. Keep that with that. Got some pinks in there. And that could be a side. Too big, but that could be a side tuck. I like it. I like it. Again, I wasn't planning on what was going to go in here, but I do like it. I'm going to cut this down for now before I forget. And I think I might just cut that second set of circles off. That'll probably be a good spot to. How do you look? Oh, cut a little bit more off the other side. Even it out. And there we go. And, yep, perfect. And love it. Love it. Okay, so I think we kind of figured out how that works. So let me show you. Let me show you that. And again, not that that's that hard, but I just want to show you how I did it. So let's get this out of the way. Okay, so for this one, I had a card laying around. It wasn't double-sided that I was thinking about making one of those flip-ups for. But instead I decided to, because I was just folding stuff, and all I did was fold it on the triangle. Oh, by the way, this is like 4x6, right? 6? Yeah, this is a 4x6 piece cut off. So I'm just gonna, this might have been a little bit shorter. Yeah, I think this was 3.5 by 6 probably. All right, so just fold it into a triangle and then folded that piece where the triangle was. And I know I've seen this somewhere, but I just want to show you what I did on that one. And I did end up, this was fairly thick paper, but I did end up, I didn't cut it off. I probably could have cut it off because it was thicker, but I decided just to glue it down. I have enough scraps out there. I wasn't worried about cutting and saving that piece for a scrap. All right, and then I got glue to that side, and again, I just took my rounder and rounded the top so it looked a little fancier, and I glued it at the bottom only because it was such a short tuck, unlike this one that I just put in back here, which was a bit longer. So, all right, so let's see if there's someplace, because I know there's bricks in here because they're building the house, putting it up, smashing it down. Let's see if I can put the brick somewhere. I like it there. Okay, so all I did was glue it down. Like I said, we're going to glue the bottom down on this one side. And I glue it up just a little bit so it's not totally on the bottom. And we'll glue that flap down. Another fun little spot to tuck things in. So easy, right? I love it. This one might actually be fun to go in here because of the yellow and the kind of like explosions. I like it. Okay, so that one's gonna go in there. I really did not plan them to go necessarily in this book. I was just picking fun, bright colors to show. I love it. Okay. All right, let's see if we can make a couple journal cards for this. I do have the other half of this. I maybe cut that down to make a journal card. I had this laying around. It's got pink and some flowers on it. This might be fun to put on there. So there's some pink in there. I have that, so let's see what we can make. All right, so this needs to be cut down. It is white on the one side, so it can be made into a writing spot on the back. All right, so how big is this? That's about 6 inches, so maybe cut it down to 5 1/4. All right, 5 1/4 is a good size. And about right there. Didn't mark that very well. There we go. All right, how big is that? All right, just 3 1/4. Let's do 3 1/4. And then we got 2 1/4. So that could go there. And that could go in there. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll decorate them. I do have those leftovers that I just cut. And I was also noticing I've got these, my masking tapes. Those could be fun to put on somewhere. Let's see what we got here. Okay, first off, I'm going to round the edges because that's what I like to do. All right, you are pretty thin. I think you're going to be okay. All right, I think I'm going to cut a bit of you off. Put you in there. I'll put some tape on there. They're gonna round you. Yeah, I like it. Well, I do like a day when you can just come in and just randomly do stuff. When I was making those other ones by myself, it's just nice to create something without really a plan in mind. And a lot of times, some of these videos, I sort of do have a plan in mind, you know, what I want to do. But I kind of just want it to be spontaneous and loose this year and fun. All right, so I think I want to put a little bit of this on here. So let's see what we can get off on this. So it's like we're crafting together. All right, I think I'm gonna have it so it can wrap around a little bit. Probably could have had a little bit more. Shows a bit, right? A little bit more see-through than I thought it would be. All right, let's just cut this, whatever this is, off the top here. A little jangled mess. I think yeah, that would be pretty. Yellow flower with that. Yep, I like that. Okay. Should I round that? Why not? I'm rounding everything, right? Like the three bears. I did the biggest hole for this one, the biggest curve, medium curve, and small curve. All right, let's glue it down. And like I said, the back side of this brick card is white, so it can be written on. And the other thing you could do is that you don't even have to maybe put a journal card in these. You could put them somewhere and then just be able to tuck pictures in there, or notes, receipts, tickets, little mementos, programs, all that kind of fun stuff. Nice little pocket, and then since it has technically a pocket on the back that's not really seen from the front, you can hide some surprises in the back. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's glue that on. Move that over just a scotch. I feel like I want something that goes a little bit longer that way, so I wonder. I have this little pink washi tape that has hearts on it. That's cute. Let's do that. Hearts and hearts. I don't mind it in the back. Gives like a little line. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Let me get this on before I forget, and I'll show it. I like it. Yeah, and like I said, that can go in there. I probably could something right there. What could I put right there? Let's see what this looks like pulled out. All right, we're just going to tuck it in just a little bit. I'm going to cut it off because I don't want to wrap it around, since that backside is not really a backside, technically. All right, and one little label there, or stamp, or ticket. I like it. These washi tickets are pretty see-through, so it'll probably actually show the stuff behind there, but I like that there is some black on the writing to go with the black for that kind of anchor it down. Very cute. All right, so for this side, that's some of my these are my freebie floral in my Ko-fi account, watercolor florals. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So let's just want to knock the edge just ever so slightly off. A little crooked, but that's okay. Just wanted the sun peeking through. I kind of wish it went the other way, but I don't want to fold that flower around. I was fine with folding this around, but maybe I just cut it off a little bit so it can be moved over. All right, let's do that. We're gonna cut it off and just put it over a little bit. Okay, I forgot to. My floor looks like confetti after a day of crafting because I have all these little nips off, because no matter how hard I try to brush them into my little garbage, they seem to still have a mind of their own. So okay, all right, so you're gonna go there, and I think I need an orange ticket there, and I think I should probably have something. It's orangish. It's a yellowish orange. That's pretty much the same thing. You're a little bit more red. Yeah, I think one of those should work. think I like that one. That one is screaming a little bit more orange to me. I put that a little bit. So we'll put that. I think might wrap it around. Okay, so let's that looks weird, kind of poking out the top. All right, let's do that. We're gonna put, whoops, well, that ripped awkwardly. Oh, I see, there's like a little bit of sticky stuff still behind it from, okay, let's glue that down. Put that near the top. And then this will just have it peek out. That didn't fold over as well as I wanted it to. There we go. And we'll glue this down. I think I might track those yellow tickets down as I'm looking up. I think I might put one of those up there. All right, so peek it down so we see a little bit of the washy-ish paper, whatever you want to call that, and there. And then this is going to go down here and wrap around. All right, I think I need just a little tidbit. That is pretty nondescript. Oh, how about this? Paid. I think I'm going to go with paid. We're just going to trim it down a little. All right, let's just trim this down a little bit. Probably could round it, but there's that little tooth hanging out the edge, and I don't want to necessarily cut the two off. So we're just going to get a little closer in and nip the edges off and call that one done. I want a little boo-boo tape on there too. Only gonna go with part of that tape. Put that on there. Yep, let's do that. I like it. I like it. It's cheerful, it's sunny. It's going to go right in there. So, we could put the pocket in that way. We could put the pocket in that way. And I said that one ticket. Yeah, we'll do that one. I think I'm just gonna grunge it up a little bit so it looks like it's Looks like it's been worn. Yep, I like it. Okay, well, I think that is going to be it for my I wasn't sure what I was going to do. This is how it went video. Hopefully you found some fun stuff that you might want to try on your own or inspire you to do something. Again, you saw either one of these ideas. I can say ideas because, again, who knows? If you've seen it somewhere else and go, oh yeah, that person did it, please let me know so I can attribute that to them. I still have something that I should be able to stick in there. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, fun pages that you can wrap around and put a, I've lost it, there it is. Put a card and tag into and have it be done. They're just 2 pages away from each other. I didn't realize. Well, that worked out okay. Sort of the center of the journal, one on each side. I like it. Okay, well, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye for now.